Okay, Lisa, take it away.
All right. Well, good morning. My name is Lisa Arrington, and we are going to do a little bit of role play and showing how to share what we call kitchen table math with somebody that may be interested in joining Mary Kay, or it can even be used after someone joins Mary Kay and they want to see the money. So today we're just going to set up a little bit of role play with my fabulous Susan Brown here, and we're going to be actually at an individual close at a party. And she has shown interest in the Mary Kay opportunity. So what I'm gonna first do is share the starter kit options with her and then go into the kitchen table math. So Susan, thank you so much for joining us today at Susan, your cousin Susan's party. I noticed that you asked some really great questions, and I thought maybe you might have an interest in hearing a little bit more about the Mary Kay opportunity. Was I kind of reading that correctly?
You were. I've got lots of questions.
Okay. Can you give me an idea of what is one of the first questions that's kind of popped into your head?
Well, I could use extra income and I don't have a lot of time though. So can you tell me how I could fit this in?
Sure, absolutely. We will absolutely show you that in your training on how to fit Mary Kay into an already busy schedule. We find that ladies that are busy really do well in Mary Kay because they're really great time managers. But before we skip to that, let's talk about, what options Mary Kay has when it comes to starting a Mary Kay business. How about we start there? Would that be okay?
That sounds great.
Okay, awesome. So you have a flyer in front of you that we used at the party at the closing. The first one is the starter kit options. So you've got this is what I'm sharing with Susan here is the starter kit options. And I have this laminated for a little side training note, and the kitchen table math is on the back so that we can go right into that so that it is easy to transition into that answer of her question of wanting to make some extra money. So Susan, you can start with our e-start, which is $35. And then I would just go through and share what that option looks like, as well as adding on the $90 kit. And the option of the $45 samples. So where do you think you might be in that respect, Susan? The 35, the 120 for the 90 kit, or adding in the samples?
Well, I see the difference in them, but what's the benefit? What would I benefit buying a $90 kit over just doing an e-start?
Okay, great question. So your e-start's going to get you, your basics. It's going to get you your consultant number, your 50% off buying privilege, as well as your website, your pro pay account, which is what we use to process credit cards and debit cards in Mary Kay, as well as some information and samples. Your $90 addition is going to get you over $400 worth of retail product and all the supplies that you would need to facial about 30 women. So if you are considering working this as a business, then that would be the better value, is to be able to add on that $90 kit, because you wouldn't be able to add or order all of that stuff for that amazing price later on down the road. So if you think that that is something that you would do and want to earn that extra money, and I'm going to show you where the money is in just a minute, but that would be my recommendation. If you think that you're going to work it as a business, you're going to want to go ahead and start with that $90 addition as well.
Well, I can do the 35 today, but I'm kind of concerned about doing the $90 until I get involved. So is there any way I
Okay,
can?
that's understandable, and thank you for being honest with me. And what the good news is yes, you can start with that $35 initial start today, and we can get you up and moving. And then you have 2 weeks to make a decision to go ahead and get that $90 kit. So that $90 price will be secured for 2 weeks from the date that you signed.
Okay, that's great.
Okay. Sounds good.
Sounds great.
Okay. All right. So I know that you said that you're interested in earning some extra money. So I just wanted to give you an idea of what that might look like. So I know that you are working a full-time job and being able to put this, kind of sprinkle Mary Kay in. just, thinking off the bat, what do you think time wise that you would be willing to put into your Mary Kay business? 2 appointments a week, 3 appointments a week? What do you kind of think?
I could probably only do 15 hours, so how many appointments could I get in 15 hours a week?
Wow. Well, actually, 15 hours a week in Mary Kay is pretty exciting because on average, you look at about 2 hours per appointment. So you could actually do a lot of Mary Kay in 15 hours. Okay. So let me ask this question. How much extra right now a week do you think that you would want to earn in Mary Kay?
Well, with the price of inflation and stuff, $400 a week would be amazing.
Okay, so $400 a week. All right, so what I want to show you then is actually like doing about 3 parties a week is going to come close to profiting almost $400 a week. So let me just show you that number real quick. So if you do 30 parties, no, three
Oh, wow.
parties a week. And if we just, because as you get started, sometimes we're, learning and we're growing our confidence and learning the products and doing the presentations. So we're just going to kind of lowball it. So let's lowball it. So doing 3 parties a week, selling on average about $250 at a class. So the total retail for those 3 classes would be $750. And then you would be profiting $375 for the week. Okay. I'm sorry, your weekly profit is $375, but your monthly profit is $1,500.
Oh, wow. So how much
And
time does
then
it
if
take for a party?
So as you get going, on average, let's just say 2 hours a
Okay.
party, but lots of times it'll lessen as well as you continue to grow your confidence and your skill and your knowledge of the party as well. And you never know when you get the chatty Cathy. So, let's just keep it at about 2 hours, but lots of times it can be less. And then if you look at 50 weeks yearly profit, that's 18,750 extra dollars into your family budget. So could that 18,000 make a difference in your family budget in addition to what you have going on right now?
Oh, yeah, that could definitely help with groceries with these boys I've got.
Awesome. Well, yeah. So on average, that's about 6 hours a week, like we said. And then your hourly profit is like 62.50. So I don't know what you make hourly right now, but I don't know if $62.50 an hour would be a little bit exciting.
Oh, that's definitely exciting. I thought I had a good job, but they pay more for Mary Kay than I make an hour.
Okay, all right. So yeah, so monthly wholesale, then we can, kind of talk about that more, but as we get you up and moving. But just wanted to kind of just show you the numbers and just the amazing opportunity that we have in Mary Kay to make full-time income in very short time hours. Do you have any other questions about where's the money in Mary Kay?
Not at the moment,
Okay.
but I'm
All
sure I'll
right.
have
Well,
more
based
later.
on Yes, yes. So based on the information that I've been able to share with you just on, the starter kit options and, just the kitchen table party math, can we go ahead and get you started today?
Well, I do have one more question. I'm not a salesperson. Where am I gonna get the training at? Who's
Oh
gonna
my
help
gosh,
me?
that's a great question. And you know what? We're so grateful that you're not a salesperson because Mary Kay has always taught us to go into appointments with signs around the ladies' necks that say, make me feel special, make me feel important, instead of dollar signs in our eyes. So if you were the salesperson, we'd have to retrain you all over again because Mary Kay has always taught us too that it's about people and not profit. So to answer your question, we have great in-person training at our weekly success events. And we also have some great virtual training. And then Mary Kay, when you get your consultant number, your will be to what we call Mary Kay in touch. And you can do a lot of training online as well at your pace.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right. Anything else that I can answer?
Not at the moment.
All right. Can we go ahead and get you that consultant number?
I think so.
All right, great. Okay, well, I'm going to send you a link and then together we're going to do it right here because you'll get a code that we'll need to go ahead and put in so that they can just verify that you are indeed who you are and that you are saying yes to the Mary Kay opportunity.
Thank you so much.